Circling back to our earlier story on the federal government debunking report that it has scrapped the junior secondary and senior secondary school education models in Nigeria. Recall that the Minister of Education, Tunji, Alausa, at the 2025 extraordinary meeting of the National Council on Education in Abuja on Thursday brought a proposal to remodel the 12-year education model of 6-year basic education, 3 years junior secondary education, and 3 years of senior secondary education. According to the federal government, the proposal has been misconstrued by some stakeholders to mean the scrapping of the JSS and SSS education models, which has needed clarification in this report.
Minister of Education Tunji Alausa, while clarifying the position of the government on the matter at a news conference, said the information was not true. He added that a key aspect of this proposal is to eliminate the examination barrier between JSS and SSS, allowing for a seamless transition of students without the hurdles of an external assessment at that stage.
And I want to clearly clear the sensationalization that has gone out since yesterday, that the Federal Ministry of Education, the federal government, has scrapped GSS and SS, primary school GSS and SS education. We have not. That still stays. What we're saying is that we need to move from what we have now as 9 years compulsory education to 12 years of compulsory education as it's obtained in other parts of the world. If you look back into the history of Nigeria, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, people that that went through the primary education then and got up to standard 6, if you compare the level of education, the level of instruction, even as standard 3 then, it's much better than what we get in JSS 3 now.
The minister declared that the ministry will ensure a well-informed decision and undertake extensive stakeholder engagements over the next 8 months, consulting widely with education policymakers, state governments, teachers, parents, and other key players. He said the final decision on whether to adopt this reform will be made at the October 2025 National Council on Education meeting.
12 years of compulsory education within the main context of 6 years of primary school, 3 years of junior secondary school, and 3 years of senior secondary school. So we have not scrapped primary school, junior secondary school, or senior secondary school. And we do not intend to scrap this. We're just planning on lengthening.
The ministry urged the public to disregard the false claim that JSS and SSS have been scrapped, saying the federal government remains committed to policies that enhance access to quality education while aligning with global best practices.